André Rieu, the undisputed king of the waltz, captivates audiences with wind-swept curls, a smile brighter than fireworks, and a violin that has brought millions back to classical music. For over half a century, he has accomplished what once seemed impossible, transforming traditional waltzes, poulas, and arias from grand concert hall pieces into street festivals, where people of all ages join hands and dance under the lights. From the cobblestone squares of Maastricht to packed arenas in Melbourne, Tokyo, and Buenos Aires, André has turned music into a collective journey, urging everyone to rise from their seats and let their hearts guide their steps. A fairy tale on stage, André's concerts feel like stepping into a dream. The Johann Strauss Orchestra, clad in vibrant gowns and tuxedos, performs against backdrops of castles that seem plucked from fairy tales. Fireworks sweep across the night sky while André smiles tirelessly, bows countless times, dances with elderly women, and lifts children onto the stage. Audiences see him as the embodiment of joy, wealth irrelevant, happiness abundant. Yet behind every blue Danube and every joyous cue lies a life that has known hardship, illness, debt, and the constant pressure of being unbreakable. André Rieu's story is not just about music, it is about resilience, courage, and a belief that joy is serious work. Born into music, André Rieu entered the world on October 1, 1949, in Maastricht, the Netherlands, into a family where music was not a pastime, but the very air they breathed. The violin was almost a sixth member of the household. His father, a strict conductor of the Limburg Symphony Orchestra, demanded perfection, while his mother ensured the household ran smoothly to support late-night rehearsals. From early childhood, André was immersed in performances, often seated in empty theater rows, watching musicians' hands glide across strings and keys. The stage, distant and magical for most children, became his second home. Every movement, every note, was both a lesson and a window into a world he longed to make his own. Childhood in a cold home. Despite the musical environment, affection was absent. His father's old-school discipline prioritized structure over emotion. Mistakes were met with chilling glances rather than guidance. His mother, similarly achievement-driven, expected perfection. André recalled, "My parents did not love me, not as an accusation, but as a cold truth." Laughter was noise, passion a threat. Each violin session was a test of endurance, blending love for the music with fear of reprimand. Yet within this rigidity, André found an escape in the violin, a fragile but precious space where his emotions could exist, even if suppressed. This tension between love and fear became the foundation of the artist and visionary he would become. The first dreams of freedom. In a city as picturesque as Maastricht, André's childhood was dominated by relentless practice and long evenings observing his father's stern conducting. The home atmosphere stifled warmth, yet it ignited a dream, a vision of music that was alive, playful, and inclusive. He imagined an orchestra where audiences didn't sit stiffly, where music wasn't a duty, but a shared joy. This wasn't rebellion, it was the first whisper of a dream that would challenge the classical world for decades. Before he could make the world dance, André had to face the emptiness of his upbringing, learning to stand upright in a family that measured success in flawless performance, not laughter or love. Building a musical empire. From the discipline of his youth, André learned precision and focus, yet his vision remained rooted in joy. In his 20s, he began carving his own path, merging technical mastery with a desire to reach audiences differently. He transformed concert halls into festivals, took music to streets and squares, and made performances immersive experiences. The world saw not just a violinist, but a storyteller, an architect of communal happiness. André's music became a bridge across generations, cultures, and continents, proving that classical compositions could inspire movement, laughter, and shared celebration. His empire wasn't built on prestige or wealth alone. It was built on connection, resilience, and a stubborn belief that joy could be both art and philosophy. Triumph over adversity. André's life has been marked by challenges as extraordinary as his success. Illness once forced him to collapse under the weight of his own body. Debt accumulated, threatening the company he had built with his hands and heart. Rumors of a fractured marriage whispered through public spaces. Yet, time and again, he rose, sustained by music, family, and an unwavering conviction that joy is serious work. Even in the darkest moments, André learned to dance with life, transforming personal struggle into collective celebration. This resilience adds depth to every note, every bow, and every step he takes on stage, allowing audiences to feel not just music, but the triumph of the human spirit. Music as redemption. For André, music has always been a form of redemption. Each waltz, each pulse of rhythm, carries the weight of personal battles and the elation of overcoming them. His childhood, shaped by a lack of affection, gave birth to a man who understood the hunger for connection. Through concerts, festivals, and public performances, André offers a world where people are free to express themselves, to dance, to experience collective joy. Audiences feel it in the lift of a bow, the sweep of a note, the shimmer of a violin string. He has not only created music, he has created moments of liberation, moments where hearts synchronize, where strangers become companions in a fleeting but powerful celebration of life. The man behind the music. Outside the spotlight, André is human, fragile, and enduring. While the world admires the unstoppable performer, he has faced moments of solitude, heartbreak, and self-doubt. A life lived in public can be unforgiving, yet André's love for music has always been his anchor. His ability to smile, dance, and uplift others is not innate. It is forged from decades of discipline, loss, and triumph. The wizardry of his violin is inseparable from the resilience of his spirit. Audiences may see perfection on stage, but beneath it is a man who has wrestled with his limits, embraced vulnerability, and learned that the truest joy is shared, even when life itself challenges the dance. Legacy of the waltz. André Rieu's contribution to music is immeasurable. He has made classical compositions accessible, relatable, and unforgettable. Streets, squares, and arenas have been transformed into spaces of communal joy, proving that music is a universal language. His legacy extends beyond the stage. It lives in the hearts of children lifted during concerts, in elderly couples swaying hand in hand, in strangers connected by a shared rhythm. The Waltz King has reminded the world that art is not confined to elite halls. It thrives where joy, courage, and human connection intersect. Through every performance, he teaches that life, like a waltz, is meant to be embraced fully, step by step. The eternal dance. André's story reminds us that joy and resilience are intertwined. He has turned illness, debt, and loneliness into music that uplifts and connects. He has shown that even when the world doubts, even when personal hardship strikes, it is possible to rise, to dance, and to inspire others. His life is a testament to the power of music, the necessity of persistence, and the transformative nature of shared happiness. From the cobbled squares of mastery to the arenas of the world, André Rieu continues to invite all of us to waltz through life, to find rhythm in adversity, and to embrace the beauty of every fleeting, miraculous note. A Waltz for Life. André Rieu's journey is more than a biography. It is an invitation. It is a reminder that no matter the challenges, there is always a melody to hold on to, a rhythm to follow, and a dance to share. His life, shaped by love for music and resilience through hardship, demonstrates that happiness can be crafted even from emptiness. Through every note, every bow, and every smile, André teaches that life's difficulties can be met with grace, movement, and courage. In his story, we find not only a musician, but a philosophy that joy is serious, resilience is beautiful, and every moment is worth dancing through.